was at 11, yes. No need to apologize. But I think it should be understood that just as you deem your time to be valuable, so do I. By all means, let's begin. Yes, spelled L-I-A-M. Yes, I know it says William on your sheet, but Liam suits me better, and I would thank you to refer to me as such. My occupation? How does one suitably categorize? Well, if this was a bygone era, you could properly refer to me as a courtesan. No, it's nothing like a geisha. A geisha is servile and panders to the whims of their master. A geisha enters like a whisper and leaves no essence behind when she leaves. A courtesan, however, it was a paramour, an equal, a counselor, a vision that made noblemen great men. There is no suitable modern-day equivalent, so that will have to do. Is that my IMDb page on your laptop? Yes, I was in 2 episodes of SVU, a season cliffhanger and a season opener. Are you a fan? Well, I did get great peer reviews for that one. What's that? Yes, the profile picture is from a few years back. I've been meaning to update it. The clothes are a bit outdated, and I'm sorry. Can we get back to the matter at hand? Why I'm here? I have a hard time maintaining relationships, you see. I can procure them easily enough. They become charmed when they see me on stage. They fall in love with the character, the nobility, the glamour. But that does not extend past domestic life. Love? Why, yes, I had that once. His name was Hector. He was playing Bernardo in West Side Story, and I was Tony. We were dazzling together. We were going to run off to Hollywood and get our names on the Walk of Fame right next to each other. It was a big dream that ran into practical economics. Hector wound up finding someone to bankroll his dream and left me behind. I was crushed. But if one wishes to live the dream but isn't suited for extended periods of toil, then one must find a sponsor. A man of means to be your patron. In the beginning, my lure was impeccable. A tailored fit to show off my form and a bit of chase to excite the instincts, and my needs were met for the foreseeable future. The trick, you see, is to find someone who is flawed and who would view you as a prize to be won. I am a great trophy, and they benefited from my reflective glamour. But a prize that is won has a definite shelf life. Eventually, I found myself in search of a new patron, and as the years went by, I had to work a little harder to name the proper shine. You know what they say, if the gut is bigger than the butt, then you've lost the battle. I'm sure you have time to win the war. Eventually, the flaws of the patrons became more pronounced, and the honeymoon stages became shorter. I realized that I needed to find a long-term solution while I saw the proper allure. And that's when I met Stefan. An absolute troll of a man with the most unseemly of appetites. He relished in the pursuit of me, and I almost lost my nerve. But practicality won the day, and we've spent the last couple of years together. I was convinced that I could retire and spend the rest of his days in comfort. But I came home early from a Broadway getaway last month to find him in bed with my replacement. He didn't even have the decency to be embarrassed or beg me to forgive him. He simply said I had aged out and gestured to the barely legal infant next to him as justification for his claim. He then sweetly asked his little twink to go pack me a lunch bag and send me on my way. This lunch bag, this cheap bag, was my severance. As I walked down the driveway, stunned and furious, wondering what is below a troll in the relationship evolutionary scale, I walked past Stefan's 57 Chevy, all shiny as the day it had rolled off the assembly line. It looked like it hadn't aged a day in its life, and the way Stefan took care of it, it never would. It made the most glorious bonfire. Stefan didn't want the scandal of a trial, but he couldn't help foistering one final indignity upon me. Anger management, which has no practical use for me, as I need my anger to burn away the remaining vestiges of standards to find Stefan's more flawed replacement. Now, time management, as in turning back of, now that would be useful. But you have a job to do, so I'll finish my lunch and let you go through the motions. But let's not milk it, shall we? Neither of us are getting any younger.